So welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out every single Buffy for every brawler and give you guys my first impressions on it. So just bear my voice. I don't know. Yeah, I've just got sick at the worst point possible. No idea why it's just happened today, but whatever. Okay, so with Mortis, his Buffies I'm going to be trying are the combo spinner, the new reworked one, and creepy harvest. So with combo spinner, it actually seems like a decent one. 10-second cooldown. That seems pretty cool. You can see I've already got it here. The problem is when you use creepy harvest, it takes forever to get this long dash. So just got to bear that in mind. So let's use our gadget there. Okay. Yeah, this is... I'm just not used to... It's going to take a while to get used to the new Mortis because I'm used to just abusing the extra reload speed gadget. But again, 10 seconds and I can... Oh, and I can aim it. I was trying to pre-aim it there. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, guys, okay? And you can see I'm facing off against only Buffy brawlers as well. Okay, let's use that there. Stop giving me the ball. I'm Mortis, bro. Okay, this is... I need to definitely change from... Oh, bro, this is so bad. I've got claw, and it's just impossible to aim with. So I'm going to have to swap to the old layout again after this video. I'm going to have to because... Like, you can't activate your gadget whilst aiming like you could before. So claw has basically been nerfed if you guys didn't know. Right, let's try and run in here on Colt. I'll pop my gadget and I'm gonna die. Right, this is terrible. Just feels so weird with a gadget. It's gonna take so long to get used to for sure. So creepy harvest, I don't know, I'm not really liking it. It takes so long to get this long dash that I'm always gonna prefer the other star power, I feel like. So let's try going in here on the spike. Okay, he uses his life plant, which is a bit annoying. Should be able to kill this Mortis. Gadget as well. 3k damage is good for Mortis. Extra damage is always helpful. Right, super both of these. I just can't seem to get anything going. Mortis has potential. I think with his other gadget and build that I'm excited for, and his hypercharge has basically got nerfed because of the mythic gear removal. So let's just try and run into the Colt here. Auto aim is going to help me out. 3.4k damage with one gadget. Again, pretty good. Need to get this ball out of here though. Mortis hypercharge incoming. See if we can take him down. Nice. And we've got our hypercharge. Here we go. Finally. Hypercharge gadget available. Let's see what we can do. Also getting kills is going to help us get more health. Let's go in here with the hypercharge. Gonna go in again. Hypercharge super. I mean, all in all, I actually really like the gadget. I don't really like the star power though, because I'm having to play so much more patient with Mortis. I feel like it has competitive use. Like, I think competitive players will be able to use this on in a really more passive game mode. But yeah, I think like I'm gonna like the other build more. Let's jump into the other Buffies for Mortis, which is going to be the new gadget. And I think it's called Creature of the Night, and the long dash star power. So long dash star power gives you that extra bit of shield when you go in here. So let's go in. I'm going to aim this towards the spike. It's not going to actually hit him, but we should be able to get some good damage onto him. Also, if you guys didn't know, every single brawler has received like a health buff, so the numbers in my head are just so weird. It's going to literally take maybe like a month to get used to all of these new changes. So again, already, I just prefer the star power more. Like, you can just see how aggressive I'm able to be with star power. You get your long dash back so quickly. So let's long dash onto the Leon. That should be an easy kill. Nice. I'm about to get my gadget pretty soon, but I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait for the enemies to spawn at least. So with my Buffy, with my gadget, I'm going to be healing with it when I deal damage to the opponents. So I want to make sure that I'm timing it right. So I'm dealing damage, I'm healing, and I'm also being invulnerable, and I'm saving myself. So let's just wait here. I'm going to go in here on the Leon. I should be able to get some good damage. I'm actually going to pop my gadget here and go through the wall onto this Mortis. That should be the kill. Okay, the knockback is very annoying with that spike, but you can just see this gadget looks completely broken. It's got a very long cooldown, but it looks busted. So busted. You can fly through walls, so even thought that would be a good idea with Mortis. I don't know. Bro, that spike hypercharge Buffy looks crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can get some damage in here. Right, at least we prolong that. Okay, so I'm much preferring this build already. The second gadget and second star power. I mean, I think both gadgets will be good, but I'm still thinking the long dash. See if we can kill this Leon in time. Oh, the delay. Well, what I mean by the delay is the hypercharge attack. It's a short delay before the damage is actually dealt, so it's pretty annoying. Alright, let's just go in here, and I should be able to put my gadget. Go in, let's pop super on the Mortis. We should be able to get him down. Thank you. This Leon is invis, and he's going to take me down. Come on, guys, do something. Do something, please. Hypercharge Colt. Will he kill the Leon in time? Nope. But please. Okay, it doesn't matter, but I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, guys. So what I'm thinking with Mortis straight away, we'll take a look at it, is Buffies. I'm thinking Creature Knight's got to be the better one. Both of them have got 10 seconds. It's crazy. I think Cold Snake will still be the better one overall. So yeah, Mortis, let's try another. Okay, so now I'm going to be testing out Spike's Buffies, and let's take a look at the first star power and first gadget. So both of these have been reworked. So Popping Pincushion is now aimable. Again, I need to switch over from Claw, but I think I should just be able to auto aim it. To be honest, it's not too awkward, but it's definitely annoying. I mean, I like that gadget's aimable, but again, like I switched to Claw, and it's just so awkward to use now. Okay, so Popping Pincushion with the Buffy, it will root the enemies, but you have to hit 2 needles, and I hit one there, of course I did. Alright, so also my super is being deployed much faster with my fertilized star power Buffy, so you can see there, it just flew across. I mean, it didn't really do anything, but I'm going to be able to get more damage in quite easily with it, so right, pop gadget here. Let's see, we root the Mortis and we can kill him. So it looks like a decent gadget, especially against these aggressive brawlers. And yeah, there we go. So that's going to be the first game with Spike. I'm really liking this overall. Didn't get much value out of Fertilize just yet, but I'm liking the Popping Pincushion. I think Spike will be a decent brawler. Guys, jumping into the second build here with Spike. We've got the new Curveball. We've got the reworked Life Plant. And I want to test out the Hypercharge. So I will be popping Hypercharge in this gameplay. Right, so Life Plant, it is now throwable, so we can just throw this over the wall. I mean, I don't think that was really the best use for it, but I just wanted to throw it. The knockback is pretty cool though, which is nice for Spike. This star power Buffy as well, the extra range with the curves just feels very toxic. I feel like I'm just constantly going to be chipping people down. Let's try, okay, say again, like this Claw needs to be moved because it's so hard to aim my gadget, but there in that instance I probably could have provided some good healing to my teammate, or at least a little bit of tankiness there. So again, I've got my Life Plant. We're going to throw this over to the Mortis. Hopefully this can save him. It's going to knock back the Kenji as well. The knockback is actually really strong, like pretty toxic. I think that's going to be probably the most underrated thing about it. The knockback gives you just more breathing space. The healing, of course, is nice on top of that. So let's just throw over this Life Plant to my teammate. We're going to hide behind it, and again, if anyone wants to come close to it, right, here comes Hypercharge time. Let's just spam out these shots to see how much damage we can put out. Another Hypercharge super, and I'm just raining in the damage. Okay, Spike might be broken, guys. I'm not going to lie. Mortis is a little bit harder to see. I'd never really anticipated Mortis being too strong, but Spike feels very powerful, especially with all of these reworks, gadgets. The Hypercharge looks disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, let's just spam our curveball here. It's just going to be hitting the Shelly without even trying, which is just hilarious. Let's throw this Life Plant over. Okay, I mean, I want to get a second Hypercharge before the end of the game for sure here. Right, let's put a super onto Frank. We can farm this Frank up nicely. Right, oh, he's got the gadget Buffy. I was just like, what just pulled me there? No idea. Right, another gadget to go. If he wants to kill it, it will get knocked back. Come on. Yes, nice for knockback. Oh, I was trying to get value out of that Life Plant. I should have just ran. Okay, 30 seconds left. I've got a Hypercharge to use. Let's see if I can just delete the whole enemy team. I'm going to preserve all 3 pieces of ammo. And the Hypercharge now lasts 7 seconds. So pretty insane. Right, everyone is respawning. Let's throw out my Hypercharge. I'm just going to spam out shots and just... Oh, this is... Yeah, this could be a problem, Supercell. This is a problem. Yeah, this is too powerful. Definitely too powerful. Spike S tier. I mean, he's not been S tier for a while, but it's very unskillful. Right, that is Spike. Definitely get his Hypercharge Buffy. I think that's the best thing about him. And then both gadgets and star powers are pretty good, to be honest, but definitely the Hypercharge Buffy is the best one. Let's jump into the next one. Guys, now jumping onto Colt's and Buffies. Also, I didn't do the Pierce sneak peek because he just looked pretty broken to me, and again, I was pretty sick yesterday, so I just didn't have the energy for it. But let's move on to Colt's rework. So Colt has got a rework with his first gadget. So his first gadget will fire off these 2 bullets, which will slow, and with the gadget Buffy, it will steal a piece of ammo as well. And then the star power with slick boots. If you hit somebody, you'll gain a short movement speed boost. So pretty nice overall for Colt. I'm excited to try out Colt. He has been power creeps for a long time now, been like D tier, F tier in the meta for a very, very long time. So any type of love will be nice. That slow is very, very good. And you can auto-aim it because the projectile speed is so fast. So fast. Alright, let's use super here on a spike. I'm liking this Colt. It's feeling very, very nice. His movement speed is beautiful. Alright, so in terms of my gadget, I'm gonna miss that on Shelly, but it has a quite short cooldown, so don't be afraid just to spam it out as much as possible. Again, its movement speed is very, very nice for Colt. And we should be able to get a super here to open up the walls to make an easier goal. I pop my gadget and miss, but yeah, I'm liking this. I'm actually liking this. Gadget has got some really good range to it. So I reckon once I swap my layout back, I should be able to hit the opponents pretty easily. So again, a gadget is incoming. I'm just going to pop it from maximum range, and that's going to actually hit the slow. So now I've got hypercharge. And yeah, I didn't pop hypercharge yet, but we'll be definitely popping it in the second game, testing out his second. Let's jump into the second Buffy for Colt, his gadget and stop out, and we will be making sure we're popping that hypercharge for sure. So this is probably the build that I'm gonna like more, just because. So look at this, like the increased range, projectile speed, sorry, increased damage as well. This Frank Buffy seems very, very toxic. The amount how tanky he is crazy. So we should be able to score here. Nice. But yeah, that's probably the build that I might be opting for the most. I need to try the other build out more, but like just opening up the map is so cool. And I feel like you shouldn't be able to miss once I change my layout. I have to keep saying that. The star power as well deals increased damage at maximum range, so just making it that bit more rewarding for hitting those shots. But I still feel like slick boots could actually be a little bit better, because increased movement speed is really going to help Colt in a lot of situations. So we're just going to open up this map here. I'm going to fire this gadget. I feel like with this gadget here, you're actually going to be using it a lot more to finish off kills rather than just only breaking up the map, which again I really, really like. So hypercharge, Buffy time. I'm going to pop my super here still. Let's see how easy it is to hit shots, especially Magnum Special. Okay, I'm going to miss a lot of them, but if we get close to the Mortis, okay, that's... I mean, it wasn't as good as I thought, because terrible aim. I blame my sickness, but should be able to get another hypercharge before the end of the game. Alright, so this Frank is just getting absolutely bullied. Oh, okay, auto aim doesn't hit every single time, so do manual aim, guys. Don't be a noob like me. Alright, let's farm off this Frank, because we want another hypercharge before the end of the game. Okay, we're getting close to our second one here. Let's see if we can get this Colt down. Beautiful. Okay, another hypercharge is due at any time. Alright, another gadget on this Mortis. That was so much damage on the Mortis there. So I don't get that Mortis gadget play there, because he should just use it when a bit closer. Okay, is this Mortis using Creepy Harvest? Because that's a lot of health. There's a lot of health. Okay, I'm not going to pop hypercharge yet, because... Okay, I'm going to pop it now. I'll pop it now and just auto-aim. See, can you auto-aim at maximum distance? Okay, you can't really auto-aim with that hypercharge. I wanted to test it out, because then it would be pretty broken. But feels pretty powerful. Pop 2 hypercharges. You got no value from it, but I still think that is one of the best hypercharge buffies for sure. The increased projectile speed looks pretty cracked. Okay, so we should be able to score here. I got my silver bullet as well. And yeah, that's a beautiful goal. All right, so I'm liking I'm liking everything about Colt's kits, to be honest. This hypercharge is very strong. Both gadgets and star powers look pretty impactful as well. So we're just gonna have to test him out more. I think all of them are worthwhile investing in. It's gonna improve Colt a lot. Let's jump into the next one. Now we're moving into Frank's Buffies overall. So this is the one brawler which I anticipated being pretty broken with all of the Buffies, because he's received a lot of reworks to a brawler that has good potential in terms of how strong they can be. So let's just use the sound wave here, because it can deal some extra damage. I just want to see how fast it fired off. So yeah, increases his damage a little bit there, which can be cool. And with that gadget Buffy, you'll block projectiles as well. So you want to be using that against, like, you can use it against, I think, nanny peeps. So it's not going to work against like spawnables, like, I don't know, Nita Bear or something like that, but it will work against other things. So again, the gadget's still going to help me against any site with stun or crowd control, which of course is good. And then the extra damage is definitely going to help out Frank. So hypercharge, if you guys don't know, with Frank, we're going to wait for my gadget here so this Frank can't interrupt it. Okay, so here we go. We're up on a hypercharge, and I'm going to get my maximum unload speed even at max health, which is just crazy with Frank. So as always, I knew there was going to be some type of glitch with Frank, because when he got reworked, he I didn't even need to stun there. When he got reworked, there was loads of bugs, and there definitely is a bug right there, but it just looks broken. His hypercharge looks absolutely disgraceful. It just looks way too strong, guys. So yeah, definitely get the Frank hypercharge buffy if you can with gems or whatever else. All right, so another gadget here. Let's see if I can auto aim. What's the range on it like? Okay, it's not too much. I'm just gonna pop my gadget here, deal that extra bit of damage, and I should just be able to kill this Frank. There we go. I don't want to actually super kick that in. That's my Mortis scores here. Okay, yeah, I wanted to use another hypercharge there. I've been a bit greedy. So I like both of the gadget and the star power there. I didn't actually notice that star power too much. But yeah, let's jump into the other one. I was jumping into the second build with Frank. So funny enough, I wasn't paying attention to the star power with power grab. That definitely should be the better star power, because the extra healing is crazy getting kills. But let's talk about his sponge star power and active noise cancelling. So active noise cancelling looks pretty strong to me. It's got a bit more extra range, and it will slow opponents as well for 5 seconds. So for that reason, it probably is it better than the previous irresistible attraction. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's just super behind us here. We should be able to kill the Mortis. There we go. We're going to interrupt this Frank. Oh, okay, this is just... Frank just looks bonkers. Like, he actually just looks insane. Actually insane. Okay, this is scary for sure. And this sponge star power is going to help me tank a lot more when I'm above 50% health. Alright, so I'm going to wait as long as possible here. I should be able to pull this ball away from the Frank, and then super as well. It's so toxic. I feel like it's so easy to hit that gadget as well. Right, hypercharge time. I'm going to pop hypercharge and just run at these guys. I mean, this should hit the Mortis, and I should just be able to delete him so quickly. Like, I don't even have to wait when I'm, like, low in health to deal with that much damage. It's crazy. Pop gadget as well. Like, Frank is just so broken. It's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. Reminds me of Rework Frank, just how nothing can even stop him. I mean, I'm not playing against the greatest of players, but he looks like he's going to be a noob stomp player. He looks like he's probably going to be a demon in ranked as well. So yeah, definitely advise pretty much all of them again, like both star powers, gadgets. I feel like star power is probably a bit better than the gadget buffy, so I'd say hypercharge for Frank, star power, then gadget. So that's Frank. Let's jump into another. All right, guys, now jumping into Shelly. So Shelly has received well, not really a reworked fast forward. You can now aim it, which is okay, but with the gadget buffy, you will receive no damage while dashing, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to try and use this just like I would max. Any bit of incoming damage, I can probably just auto aim my gadget and do some good tanking here. So as star power as well, I think I'm using the fire one. Yeah, so the fire one actually dealt a bit of damage there to Spike, which helped me out. But again, if anyone wants to deal any big amount of damage to me, I can just pop this gadget and tank all of it. So let's go closer to this Colt, bro. But Shelly looks disgusting as well, to be honest. Invulnerability whilst dashing is such a broken gadget, and just that gadget alone is going to push Shelly up the meta for sure. So yeah, I'm going to get deleted there. I'm thinking the other star power and gadget, though, probably still going to be better with Shelly, but it's a nice improvement for sure. And it will allow for... What on earth is my Spike doing? It will allow for, like, in ranked, you can change your builds depending on the matchup, right? So again, fast forward here. Let's try and use it at the prime opportunity. Should be able to kill that Mortis. Beautiful. Should be able to kill this Colt as well. Nice. And then hypercharge. Hypercharge buffy makes it so all the projectiles are like really fast. So that'd be a good hypercharge for Shelly. So let's pass this over to our Spike. It's just a Colt left. We should be able to score this, guys. Come on. There we go. Nice. All right. Hypercharge being popped in a second. Let's see how much damage we can rack up with this. I'm going to pop my gadget here and just pop hypercharge and just spam my shots. That's a lot of damage considering I'm just auto-aiming with my main attack. But this is a good hypercharge. It's not anything broken. It's definitely good, though. It's definitely good. A faster projectile speed. Why wouldn't you want that? Beautiful. Okay. So the star power, I'm not going to lie, just feels a bit like just that bit of fire. What is that realistically going to do? What is that realistically going to do? Also with fast forward, I forgot that you gain all of your ammo back, so probably need to wait until I'm depleted all my ammo as well. So fast forward's got a lot of reworks. I think that's a decent build. I don't really like the star power, so let's jump into the other bit. Before going to the clay pigeons, I noticed Carnage put out a post on YouTube, and you can see with his clay pigeons, I didn't realize there was literally no unload speed. Watch this, guys, like 9k damage, like that's just insane. So surely this is going to be broken. Testing out the second gadget and second star power, which will probably be my preference for both of these buffies. But let's test out this clay pigeons then. So make sure that you got all ammo. Okay, that didn't work out the way that I wanted to. I think it'll work better on like tanks in the open, especially like a Frank or something. So right, we've got band-aid popped already here, so we can start to go a bit more aggressive. There we go. Let's take down that BB with ease there. We're about to get another clay pigeons, which again I could probably just auto aim as quickly as possible, just deal an insane amount of damage. So yeah, Mortis, I don't know why we're trying to take down a Shelly. What is bro doing? Right, clay pigeons time. Oh, that is that's broken. That's broken. Like, there's no other way to put it. That is completely and utterly broken. Honestly, Shelly might be the best brawler in the game with this clay pigeons. I'm not even overreacting either. This clay pigeons gadget looks insane. I might even put on the gadget gear because of the amount of damage it can deal. But the thing is as well, you can, like, I'm just keeping on to my two gadgets. I can hold on to them. It's not like you have 5 seconds to use them. So yeah, I think that probably needs some emergency balancing, to be honest. Why can you hold on to all 3 of them, and why can you unload them all straight away? Yeah, fantastic. Great. Here's me trying to be positive about buffies, and then we've got this broken one right here. So again, we've got this BB. We can just slow her like crazy. I mean, we didn't get the maximum damage there, but I reckon you could probably just get into a good slow position and then spam your other 2 ones very quickly, and there's nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, let's just run into this Mortis. We've got another gadget buffy here. I mean, if I'm actually aiming the first one as well, it's going to be a lot more dangerous. I'm just running all over these guys. Running all over them. I mean, I've got 3 nice matchups, to be honest, but... Alright, I need this band-aid quick. I've not really noticed this star power buffy at all, to be honest. I've just been abusing the hypercharge and the gadget. So, again... Oh, I missed that first one. But fast... I mean, BB's fast movement speed, so... I've got to be aiming my gadget every time, but... Let's see here. Right, movement speed buff. I mean, it doesn't really help me out that much. You don't really notice the movement speed, so both... I think star power buffies for Shelly are terrible. The gadget's very good. The hypercharge is pretty decent as well. So definitely the clay pigeons gadget. Probably going to be the best gadget in the game. Let's jump into another brawler. Alright guys, jumping into the final brawler and their buffies, which is Ems. So Ems got an interesting gadget rework with Friend Zoner. So now it's not 360 in terms of the radius. Now you can, like, look at this. You can just push enemies back at a distance. And if you, with a gadget buffy, if you hit them against the wall, you will stun them, which is a very, very strong mechanic with a brawler like Ems. So I definitely anticipate her being pretty good in the meta. Definitely. This gadget has some good range to it as well. So yeah, this Mortis, we're just going to push back. I mean, that was a terrible usage there. So also with bad karma, I think do I reduce the damage or do I poison them? I forgot. I think I reduced the damage. Let's have a look. I don't think I poisoned them. I think poisons the hypercharge. Okay, I reduced the damage because you can see they're minus. They've also changed some indicators as well. That's a good indicator right there, because I was like, okay, I'm definitely taking away damage there. It's quite clear in that sense. So, right, we've got our gadget here, which again, we want to be trying to push this Mortis back into the wall. So let's try that now. Beautiful. Literally just allowed me to confirm the kill. The pushback is so much bigger. If you guys remember, like back in dinosaur times, Ems used to have a really big radius with her knockback, and she was like one of the best brawlers in the game for a very long time. So definitely see her being a lot better. Pop in hypercharge here, absolutely destroy them, and also poison people with my main attack here. So I want to make sure I'm being aggressive. I just got 2 kills with my poison there. Wow, Ems might actually be a good brawler, guys. I'm being for real. And then the stun as well with a Mortis, bro. Ems is back. Ems might be back. Imagine after all this, she's still terrible. But I don't know, I anticipate her being pretty good with all of these changes. So attack damage, nerf there. It's not really going to help me out because I haven't got my gadget available. But I'm really liking it. I am liking it. Especially considering I'm up against Mortis, a pretty bad matchup here. So let's get rid of the ball here. We're a couple of seconds away from our friend zoner, which should allow us... Okay, that was a lot of damage. Please, Spike, get it away. Teammates, come on. There we go, there we go. I'm back in a second. Hold on, Mortis, hold on. Hold on. Right, we're not back. It's going to help a little bit there. I mean, I need to be aiming it, I know, guys, but it's just because of this flipping claw. Alright, that's a lot of damage. I'm about to get my second hypercharge of the game. I can avoid Mortis' hypercharge bats a lot easier now. I'm just going to pop my super to slow this Mortis down. But that gadget from Mortis could have actually dealt a lot of damage considering it affects weaker opponents. Okay, I completely missed the knockback, but we can save that. So, really liking these with Ems. Let's jump into the final one. Let's jump into the final Buffies. We're going to be testing it out. So, we've got Acid Spray with Ems and we've got the Hype one. So, Hype gives you 1 second invulnerability, which is actually really good, and I think will be the better stop power now. And then Acid Spray. Okay, so you can't tap gadget whilst aiming, which you could do previously with brawlers. So really annoying. I've just got to get used to it. I think it's a net positive for everyone else in the game. So yeah, Hype gives you this invulnerability while supering, which would be really nice. Put my gadget there and just slow. Okay, it does slow them. Okay, it gives me that bit of shield, which didn't really help me out there, but I guess if we pop it at a more convenient time, it will be much better. I should be able to kill the Brock there. Beautiful. So again, I'm just going to go in here, get that invulnerability. I mean, it didn't really help me out there, but with every super activation, just getting that value for free looks really strong, guys. It really does. Alright, Acid Spray. Let's use that to slow the Frank down. We've got our hypercharge here, which we can use to knock back people if needed. I mean, Ems has got to be like one of the best brawlers in the game with all of his changes, right? She just feels so much better. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So again, I've got this Acid Spray here, which I'm going to use. I was going to use to slow down a Mortis. Well, that's just really good, the Acid Spray. Like, it's not anything crazy, but it can definitely help you. With Ems, when someone's slow, just like when you slow them in super, you can easily like get maximum damage with them. So let's pop our super here. Gadget and super. We should be able to kill the Frank. Beautiful. Should be able to kill the Brock as well. If I'm low on health, I'm just going to pop my super. Okay, there we go. I'm invulnerable. And I've got that extra bit of healing from the Hype. I'm going to pop my Acid Spray, which just already gives us slow built in as well. So I don't even need to shoot it through walls. It's just got that built-in slow, which is beautiful. But not back. The extra poison damage. It's just, look, yeah, Ems has to be back, guys. Wow. I was really impressed with Ems overall. So, overall, in a couple of days' time, I'm going to do like a ranking of all of the Buffies once I proper test them out. But for Ems, definitely, both gadgets seem pretty good, to be honest. I really like the slow. Friend Zoner is definitely one of the best gadgets in the game now with that knockback. And then Hype, I really like the Hype. And I really like the hypercharge as well. So, yeah, basically all the Buffies are really strong, guys. I'm a little bit apprehensive on this meta, but let's give it a test. See how many days it takes for people to complain. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.